Yo, what's going on everybody? So today I want to make a video talking about something that happened in Boruto chapter 39 that has me on pins and needles waiting for the next chapter to be released. Like, I'm so freaking excited about this. And so this is me gonna be talking to you anime onlys for a second. Thank you for your support, but I'm gonna be talking about some major spoilers and some major probabilities of what is happening in Boruto Naruto Next Generations right now, as well as in the future. So I thank you for your support. Over 80% of the content on the channel is spoiler free, as well as over 150 videos over on Kryptonian Saiyan, my original channel that has a lot of Naruto content, as well as content going over other anime. So I thank you for your support. But if you're still here, I'm gonna assume you're okay with me talking about spoilers. So Boruto chapter 39 left us with the most hardcore case of blue balls ever. You had Boruto and Team 7 and Kawaki staring down Boro, who is standing right beside the cookie jar that Naruto sealed away in, okay? And one thing that I find fascinating is the fact that we only see Boro. We do know that Boro, as well as Code, were very dead serious about fighting Naruto or Sasuke, and we only see Boro right now. We don't know whether or not these two are going to travel in pairs, but one thing that we have to consider is the fact that because we have seen Delta tag along behind Kashi and Koji, as well as the other person that Kawaki fought earlier on in the Kawaki arc, it's one of those things where we have to consider the possibility that Code is somewhere in the background as well. But I want to talk to you guys about Boro, because in the next chapter is obviously going to be Boruto and Team 7 fighting against Code, and we know that this is an inner member of Kara, and if Delta is considered to be the weakest member, then Boruto and Team 7 stand absolutely no chance, because Delta, even though Naruto was in control of that fight, Delta was powerful enough that she pushed Naruto, suppressed Naruto to the brink of exhaustion. So I mean, this is one of those things where we have to consider the fact that Team 7, Boruto's Team 7, they're gonna get washed. And if it comes to this, the fact that the last chapter, chapter 39, had Boro saying that he was expecting Sasuke to be there, and Shikamaru as well as Boruto were concluding to the fact that Sasuke would be the only one who could get Naruto out of that dimension, at some point Sasuke is going to show up. But this is why I think that you're going to see Sasuke and Sakura show up to have this battle, because Sasuke knows that they're fighting some very powerful people. He knows that Naruto's going to be injured, and that's all the more reason to bring Sakura there. While Naruto can recover because of the QB chakra, we don't know whether or not those chakra rods work in the exact same way that the Rinnegan rods that you saw Pain use. We don't know whether or not they work in the same way as the same rods that Momoshiki did, to where, or they affect your ability to mold chakra. And so if that's the case, Naruto's gonna be banged up. Sasuke, when he left, one of the things Sasuke said as he was fading out into unconsciousness was that he hoped that Naruto stayed alive. So there stands a chance that Sakura's gonna be brought there. And that leads me to the whole thing with, I could see a situation where Boro, because he's been playing around Team 7 and is fighting in a sadistic way, this is going to be a great opportunity to have Sasuke and Sakura fight side by side. Obviously, you're going to see a situation where Sakura is going to get the children to safety, and it's going to be in a situation where she heals the children. But upon seeing Sasuke fight against Boro, potentially being pushed, I could definitely see a situation where you see husband and wife fighting side by side, because Kodachi and Ikimoto, as well as Kishimoto by extension, have to be aware of the fact that the Sasuke Wrestling novel is one of the highest selling Naruto novels that has been produced. You know that people love seeing Sasuke and Sakura, especially over in Japan, teaming up and going on a mission together. So this would be a great opportunity to have Sasuke and Sakura fight side by side, and we see it in Boruto Naruto Next Generations. We could see the maturation process of the Sakura character. We could see how these two fighting as husband and wife, the teamwork that they have, because that's one of the things that the Sasuke Wrestling novel highlighted, is that they work very well together as a team. So seeing those two fight together, potentially try and save Naruto, and ending that chapter off with Sakura and Sasuke finding a way to unseal Naruto, that's one of those things where you could see the old Team 7 form together. That would be something really, really cool. But again, given the level of threat that Boruto's generation is facing right now, given the state that Naruto's in, I could definitely see a situation where Sasuke shows up and does so as a way to have Naruto be brought back, or at the very least to get the children out of the way. And if Naruto's still sealed away, it's one of those things where the conflict is going to continue to add some more tension, because if Boro turns out to be too powerful for Sasuke, as crazy as that might seem, you have to remember that Sasuke, when he gets into one of these portals, it takes out an enormous amount of his chakra just for himself. So Sasuke won't be able to fight at full power. He's going to be still recovering from the Jigen fight. Whether or not Sakura is able to restore him at 100%, we don't know. But even if he is, Sasuke, out of the fact that he used that teleportation jutsu to teleport himself and Sakura, is going to be in one of those situations where he's not going to be at full power. So this is going to be a good gauge for us to see where some of the more powerful inner members of Kar are, because the way that Boro was talking down to Delta when Delta lost to Naruto, it implies that Boro and Code are definitely more powerful than we're giving them credit for. I mean, these are the same guys who were lining up saying, no, I'll kill the Hokage, no, I'll kill Sasuke. They're talking about it much in the same way that Boruto talks about going to Thunder Burger and trying out the new burgers. So, I mean, these are going to be some powerful characters. So I think this is a great opportunity for us to see just how far Boruto's generation has to go and see where exactly Naruto and Sasuke rank. We know that they're not powerful enough to take down Jigen, but we also know that they're stronger than the weakest member of Delta. So fighting someone like Boro is going to be a great way for us to see where the other members of the Konoha 11 rank, because if Sasuke struggles with them, then we know where people like Rock Lee and the 8th Hokage 1010 we know where those characters are going to rank in terms of power. But I want to know from you guys, what do you think about the possibility of Boruto being backed up by Sakura and Sasuke, and there's a big team up to take down the character of Boro? What do you guys think about that? But as always, guys, if you like anything I had to say, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. Have an awesome day, guys.